That's right, we're going to have fun in this video using Pika's effects. Many times interesting or viral videos have interesting effects. And if you're a good editor, then there are some things that you can create on your own with effects that you know how to use in your editing software. But sometimes you just need that effect to make your point. Usually there's a story behind the video that you're creating, and the effect is kind of the punchline or an important part of the story along the way. So let me show you some of these effects. Now, Pika has released some new effects that are worth exploring. They have peel it, poke it, tear it, squish it, cakeify it, inflate it, crumble it, decapitate it, crush it, explode it, melt it, eye pop it, levitate it, dissolve it, deflate it, and ta-da it. So there's a lot you can work with here using this with the combination effects. I'm also going to take a moment to show you some ideas with ingredients that might help you enhance some of your videos. So let's get started with the first effect. So what we need to do is find an image. I created a number of images over at Midjourney, which is one of my favorite places to create AI and stock images. Let's start here with this big house. What could we do with this big house? Let's deflate it. And go. All right, here we go. And, I can see some uses for this tool. I mean, it depends on the video and it depends on the concept, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the punchline of the video. It could just be a demonstration related to the story within the video. Let's try another one. Let's grab this dog. And I flipped it up to 2.0. And the effect, I'm thinking eye popping. How about you? Let's try it. Maybe the dog's a little far away, but that's our lesson for this one. And here we go. And, well, no, I don't think that worked out so well. I think ultimately the subject needs to fill the frame of the camera for it to work well. And as you note, it pushed us back to Pika 1.5. So I guess the effects are only available for 1.5, which is just fine. Next, let's do something scary. All right, instead of eye popping, let's find decapitate it. This might be a good image for that. Very Halloween. Let's do it. Just like any of the social media posts, there just needs to be a story behind it. And I can think of many stories or even commentary in which I just might want to take my head off and put it underneath my arm. Okay, let's grab another one. Here's a popular effect, and that is cakeifying. So let's do that. Let's cakeify this steak. And just like any of these effects, they can come up at any point in time in your video. It could be part of the punchline. It could be part of explaining the story. There are many different reasons, but you want to keep people's attention. So sometimes these effects really do the trick. Well, here we are, and well, no, didn't work that well. And I think it more has to do with the placement of the subject in this photo. And I think, again, another good lesson. You probably need a very basic item in the middle of the frame for this to work. Let's try something else. Here's another steak, but it's all by itself. Let's see if it works. Let's see. Okay, not bad, but oh, look at that. Yeah, the cut isn't so good. I have a feeling something a little more solid, like a box. Just one thing in the photo would be very helpful, because I have a feeling some of the elements at that angle is kind of messing the AI up. But lesson learned, now you don't have to do it this way. You have a good idea of how to go about it. Let's go down to levitate for this one. And where would that be? Right there, levitate. Okay, after this, we'll put some ingredients together and see what we get. All right, let's see if it levitates. Oh, that works pretty well. I like it. That one worked pretty well. Very good. I can see a number of applications for levitation in a video. All right, to put a combination of images together, you click ingredients and then click, let's find what we want. Oh, let's make this a really weird one. Oh, I don't know if we're going to like this at all. Let's add another one. And one more. Okay, this is going to be strange. Let's do it. Well, here we go. This is using Pika 2.0, and I can't say I'm that impressed with this combination. But let me tell you, I have been very impressed at times, maybe with just a couple items. Let's just try it again with 2 ingredients and see if it works out better. Let's use this one and the balloon. Or actually this one and the balloon. Here we go. All right, let's check it out. And all right, yeah. That didn't work so well. Maybe what I'm missing is a good prompt. Describe your story. All right. Steel statue is holding the blue balloon. I bet that's going to do it. Better, but you know what? It really does need a story, and it does need more information, because when you just say steel statue holding the blue balloon, well, that's exactly what it's doing. There's so much more information that could be used. So remember what we always say, garbage in, garbage out. And when I wasn't using any prompt at all, well, then it just showed the different scenes. When I added a prompt, it showed a little bit more, exactly what I asked for. And this is using Pika 2.0, so this is the better system. So the real question is, what would actually be a great story for the steel statue and the blue balloon? Put it in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. And of course, catch us every Monday for the podcast where we are 2 creative guys talking AI.